into the 2016 election. What's up, everybody? Truth Seeker here. This video is sponsored to you by my tip jar. If you'd like to be able to tip me $1 or $2, please just click the link in the description below, and thank you to everybody that's supporting. Your support is what's keeping this channel going, so thank you very much. But as the blue wave was a flop, so now the Dems are trying to obstruct the Spygate probe in order to spin their own web of lies in an effort to take back the House and the Senate. Representative Devin Nunes has claimed that it was all due to the fact that the DOJ and FBI want Democrats to win the midterm elections. This audacious claim was made with a threat that no matter what happens, they won't be off the hook.
Yeah, Sean, look, I think I warned them not just in 2014, but very specifically in 2016, where I called it the largest intelligence failure since 9/11, our failure to understand Putin's plans and intentions. And remember, by that time, we had seen the Russians actively involved in many elections around the globe. So they were actively trying to interfere in elections in Eastern Europe and some of the former Soviet states. So this was nothing new at all. And what I'm most upset about in this whole situation of many things, but when you go back to that time period, is how they were able to ignore the warnings that we were sending from the House Intelligence Committee. And then, lo and behold, after they lost the election, they first tried to blame fake news, and then when that didn't work, they switched it into this whole concept of Russia.
So this is a big point, too, is that if there were any collusion, certainly you would have known about it at the time. And if anything had come out between now and then, you would have seen that, as you have seen almost everything. So the question is, well, why is the witch hunt going on? And how do you look at the Mueller indictments, then, of these 12 Russians that are the equivalent of our CIA operatives? They're never coming to America. There's never going to be a trial. Mueller, indicted these bot companies thinking they'd never respond. Now he's asking the judge in that case if they could literally not turn over any documents. In other words, that there won't be any disclosure.
Well, and remember, so it's not just about the warnings that I gave in 2014, 15, and 16. It is also a fact that a year and a half ago, the House Intelligence Committee had more than what's in the Mueller indictment of the 12 Russian officers. Okay, so we had more information than that. Now, and we put it in our report in March. It was in our report that was made public in April. It's heavily redacted, remember, by the Department of Justice and FBI. But we had all this information. And so, the thing that I brought up is I just find the timing of this to be very hard to believe, right?
Yeah.
You might give them the benefit of the doubt, but why does this always happen? Every time something happens on one side where we find out a new revelation about what appears to be real problems in the FBI and DOJ with this investigation, then all of a sudden they drop an indictment. It's happened time and time and again, and this one is really bad.
Now, I really don't think it would have took a lot of rocket science to actually figure out that was the whole reason why the FBI and DOJ was actually involved with messing up all these investigations to begin with. Of course, it was to help the Democrats. That's the whole entire plan. Every single thing about the whole Russia-Mueller thing has all been a witch hunt. And Lisa Page actually vindicates that. FBI lawyer Lisa Page has vindicated Trump, confirming that the appointment of special counsel Robert Mueller is nothing more than a baseless witch hunt. According to Page, a text sent by former FBI agent Peter Strzok last year that read, "There's no big there," refers to the fact that the Russian collusion probe is nothing more than a political witch hunt. During a closed-door congressional hearing last week, Page said the message from her former lover and colleague referred to the lack of merit in the Russian investigation. Strzok declined to say, but Page, during a closed-door interview with lawmakers, confirmed in the most pained and contorted way that the message, in fact, referred to the quality of the Russia case, according to the multiple eyewitnesses John Solomon wrote in The Hill Thursday. The admission is deeply consequential. It means Rosenstein unleashed the most awesome powers of a special counsel to investigate an allegation that the key FBI officials driving the investigation for 10 months beforehand did not think was there. Additionally, Page also admitted the bulk of the anti-Trump texts between her and Strzok mean exactly what they say, contradicting Strzok's denial of anti-Trump bias in the Russia probe. Her testimony further confirms President Trump's suspicion that Mueller's probe is a political witch hunt meant to cover for crimes committed by the Democrats and the deep state to sabotage a presidential election and overthrow a duly elected president. How can the rigged witch hunt proceed when it was started, influenced, and worked on for an extended period of time by former FBI agent lover Peter Strzok? Read his hate-filled and totally biased emails and the answer is clear. A total witch hunt. And he is 100% correct. And that's all been a witch hunt. We always knew it was a witch hunt. This is so obvious a child could see through it. So literally the whole entire left's empire is literally just crumbling right before their eyes right now. And this is exactly what we all thought was going to happen. These people was literally trying to cover their tracks for all the illegal activities and everything that they did. And they thought Hillary Clinton was going to become president to make sure no one would be looking into this. But their whole entire game was wrong. They failed. And now they're all in panic mode. That's even why John Brennan is saying the most stupidest stuff on TV now, calling Trump treasonous. We all know who the actual treasonous people are, and it sure isn't Trump. I think we all know that for sure by now. But what do you guys think about all this? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!
Please subscribe to our channel, like our video, and comment below, and we'll see you on the flip side. Peace!
And don't forget to click the notification bell.